afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from me, host Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to 1 Mrs. 1 on the road to Kharkov. Between the north, we got the half-incredible Fahu fighting here for the British Empire, King and Country, rolling out with the 7th Armoured Division, tasked with clearing up some of those dastardly Huns. Under the command here of Fortune, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, Reich. Taking on the role here of the 9th Panzer Division here with encirclement, mechanized assault, and lightning war. Double infantry and 1 pioneer versus commando, special weapons, and Vanguard. That's definitely less than usual with double infantry and a Cromwell there. Looks like in this case Fortune's going for a tier 2 rush here with double pioneer spearheading, followed up with an MG42 against those vile Tommies. Sandbags up by the cutoff point. Vickers following up there for the half-incredible Fahu. Section moving up there overall, pushing towards the east and the territories there. For the Commonwealth, we got the MD42 arriving there for Fortune. Pioneers starting back there from Infantry company, so apparently it's not a tier 2 rush. It just briefly seemed like it, but just sort of allows him to grab more territory early on, or sort of, just ensure he's got, I think give his opponent less room to just push it for certain vital points, I guess. Just, have more map control. Sandbags here as well, so we can sort of see he's actually trying to overall set up a greater defensive line around his cutoff point to make it harder for Fahu to sort of consistently harass that. We've got Grenadiers there arriving for Fortune. And we got points being secured by the sections. Also sandbags up here from Fahu, by the way. Both players here taking their sandbags very seriously. Good Lord, Jenkins, how's that sandbag stacked? I want it stacked properly. Or by Jove, you'll have no biscuits with your tea. Sergeant, that's inhumane. So is that sandbagging, Private. So don't make me repeat myself. But why here, a lot of it. MG42 grabbing points there. Grenadiers following up for Fortune and Fatherland. And we got a third section away there for Fahu. Section laying down sandbags here as well. Sandbags there as well. Again, very thorough continued sandbagging there. Pioneers heading northwards, no sandbags there. Section up the Pioneers. And he's laying down an awful lot of barbed wire. I think he's just trying to make it really difficult for Fahu to try and harass his cutoff point. Meanwhile, Grenadiers MG42 moving up westwards here, while the Pioneers up north trying to keep, I think, Fahu's occupied around here with the house here. More pressure up for the centre. Vickers arriving, could set up there to cover the area around here, in which case looks like he will be doing so. You can sort of see he's able to cover a fat chunk of the map there, with the area there. Slow approach here, section up there. We got another section line to support the western section, and Vickers just continues around here. We got a Grenadiers coming up to support the Pioneers in the east, and first shots fired here. Pioneers is slightly under fire from the Vickers there, briefly spotted, but not for long enough. Grenadiers moving up. Flamethrowers on the way there for Fortune's Pioneer. Vickers being dispatched eastward to try and deal with the German pressure here, as it looks like Fortune could be amassing for an assault to break through, and certainly Fahu doesn't want that. Section moving westwards, we've got more sandbags there on the way. Pioneers running back, but probably for a tech up. There we go. So 2 Grenadiers running for 2 double Pioneers here versus Fahu. And there we go, we got flamethrower Pioneers up there. Vickers being set up, sections well inside the house, a lot of fire. Vickers setting up, but it's not quite set in the right direction. The flamethrowers get more time, get damage in. Pops back quickly, Vickers fires. Back, we've got Grenadiers sneaking in there, and he's using the Grenadiers as bait. He is using the Grenadiers as bait. I think he's moving up into heavy cover here. And I think, yeah, he's going to use it. He's definitely using the Grenadiers as bait there. Moving up the flamethrowers, then clear out the Vickers, which then has to turn. The Pioneers taking losses, but they get the Vickers. They actually get the Vickers. Holy crap, that was some high stakes play there by Fortune, but it worked out. He wiped the Vickers. That was a definitely high-class maneuver there. Grenadiers MG42 in a bit of trouble with the sections here. Section falling a bit back here in the face of German resistance. You got to like to make a nice company going up there for Fortune. And the Grenadiers advancing in the wake of the, the previous sacrifice, but also the Pioneers' even greater sacrifice having suffered quite gravely. So moving up there into cover, we got a section moving in there. Fahu forced to replace Vickers there. That stood an 80 manpower because it can't really afford not to have in the south here. Section pushing on against the Grenadiers. MG42 up needs to set up that pretty quickly. Like to make a nice company done. And Grenadiers they push back in the east. In the west here we go. Section suppressed. Up close. Grenadiers closing in further. And we got the section flying in on the MD42 there as well. He's interested enough not trying to push in to finish them off. And there we go. They are allowed to unsuppress. Rough grenade off though. And oh! Got a wipe! They actually fired from just the right angle, so the cover bonus doesn't apply, and he wiped the section. Fahu suffering staggering casualties in the first 5 minutes of the game. Oh boy, Fortune is on fire. Not literally, I hope, because otherwise this is not going to be a long match. Since the so far known record for playing Company Heroes while literally on fire is about 3 minutes. Anyways, we got a 2-2 on the way there for Fortune. He's also probably gone here for Encirclement Doctrine. My personal favourite, so I'm certainly interested here. Up north here, got Pioneers for the section, keeping occupied. The 2-2 rolling ahead for the Fatherland, speeding forwards. You know, you're going to have to obey the speed limits. Vienna war zone. Still, we obey them. Otherwise, I will hit you. Alright. Don't hit me. Once again. Section then trouble over the 2-2-2. Grenadiers MD42 reinforcing. Below the enemy Panzer Grenadiers here for Fortune. We'll be planning something else. 2-2 there hunting down the section in the west. Auto cannon roaring away at the heels of the section. Pioneers advancing here as well so far, though. Despite the heavy losses, though, Fahu is controlling most of the map. In fact, he's controlling all the victory points, and is in fact now established quite a fat lead over Fortune. Tech there being done. We got armored cars on the way there for Fahu soon enough. The AC Mark III, which Fortune will not be quite, I think, equipped for. He's got some light machine guns up there and some of his grenadiers. Got no mines from him though, but there he goes, going for the victory points. I think quite sensibly. Grenadiers moving up there. House could be occupied, and there we go, turn into a machine gun nest. So we got another Vickers there carrying things up. Just barely. And there we go, got the 2-2 hitting the flank here. We got Stormtroopers hitting behind Fahu's positions. A devastating assault there from Fortune, and the 9th Panzer Division completely crumbling Fahu's Easter's position there. Very nice strike there by Fortune. Very nice strike going there for the CoH point, going for the victory point as well. Overall, we can see Fortune now advancing aggressively, shifting away from the victory point. There might have been a mistake there. 2-2 here, pushing into the enemy base slightly. Armoured car almost down there for Fahu, and that's simply going to give Fortune there a bit of a problem. I mean, at most, he could, in theory, if he gets enough munitions in the time being here, get up some Panther shakes, but otherwise, he's going to be rather vulnerable here to the armoured car, since he doesn't have any telemines or anything else to really stop it. So the AC here hot in pursuit. He's using the troops to try and avoid the AC. He's flanking. A bold attempt here, I think, by Fortune. Perhaps realising he's not going to actually get the 2-2 out of there. He aims to do as much damage as possible here to the AC, buying time for the rest of his Fortune to do something. And it seems to work. He almost got it there with a single 2-2. Almost, but not quite. Back here, though, Pioneer standing about there. No tech up yet there for Fortune further on. I mean, he could probably try and do it otherwise, but he's more likely, to try and go for some anti-tank. And yep, telemines. He's expecting the assault in the south, I guess. He might, of course, supplement with a Pack 40, which is, I imagine, what he's most likely to do here. No, he's going for another 2-2-2. That's a bold decision there. Plus, he's taking up. This is going to rely on a single 2-2-2 and the telemine down south to deal with the AEC. Ballsy. Rather ambitious, to put it mildly. Greedy, you could also call it. Got section shouting fort there, cross open ground into the light machine guns, though they don't really have much cover there except the ditch, which ultimately won't help them much there, and they need to fall back here. Second 2-2 there arriving for the 9th Panzer Division. Storms, they're waiting, perhaps hoping to lure in some unsuspecting Tommies and then throw a grenade at them. There we go. Spotted. Need to retreat in this case. There's just too many Tommies there. I mean, he's going to lose the storm if he lingers too long. But still, he's managed to keep the cut-off point under control, which will certainly delay Fahu's teching. 2-2 rolling up. Got the AC up against MD42, catching in a pretty bad position. Armored car there rolling up, and there goes switch away there. He's going to engage the AC with the 2-2 again. He's actually going to try and do it once more. And he got another section somewhere. I'm not sure where, but he actually managed to wipe it. He Panther-fast there. The AC, we got the 2-2 moving in, engaging from the front. MD42 needs to fall back. They're getting flanked there by sappers. Pioneers moving in there. AC in trouble. So he's actually managed to keep it occupied with a single 2-2-2. That is nuts. Here, though, he can take up. He's got the tech. Just needs to support McCall. Of course, that might still take some time. We can also soon add assault rifles here to the Stormtroopers, which would definitely not be a bad idea. But he's not going to go for it right away. Where is he? Yep, he is going there for the Sturmgewehrs, the assault rifles. And they're going for the Pack 40 first, realizing perhaps that there's even the 2-2 is not going to quite cut it. Still, Fortune in a very strong position there versus Fahu at the moment. There's got a bit of resource there floating. I mean, he could consider some Bren guns. And there you go. AC engaging there. The 2-2-2 Pioneers need to get out of there as well. Quickly and desperately trying to get away there. Stormtroopers almost ready with their Sturmgewehr. And there you go. The 2-2-2 is kaput. Stormtroopers hiding out. They're just in the nick of time. Pack 40 almost done there for Fortune and the 9th Panzer Division. Sappers there versus Grenadiers, supported by the armoured car. Catching their Fortune's men in a pretty awkward position. In the east, Pioneers advancing on these at victory point. And we got the Pack 40 there arriving for him. For Fahu, there's nothing further going on there. No sign of a doctoral choice either. He could, of course, in theory, soon go for the Fort Logistics glider and call in some more assault infantry there to give Fortune a bit of a headache. Stormtroopers the hiding there. He's expecting a push for his cut-off point and he wants to be ready. Sniper for Fahu. Going to try and bleed out Fortune that way. Fortune might also want to build that support core soon. The faster you can get out tanks ahead of Fahu, the better. There you go. Pioneers push back. Almost got the victory point. Victory point wise, he's managed to cut down quite a chunk there for Fahu's lead, but Fahu is still in the lead over Fortune here, so that is still something there for Fortune to be mindful of. This was there taking quite a pasting, and there we go, we got the support core going up there for Fortune, and Fatherland here in the west. Victory point there being scored by the section. Stormtroopers could try and rush in to deal with that, but they're still tasked with guarding the cut-off point there with their lives. There we go, Pack 42 top of the AC. MD4 sitting up there, Vickers out in the open is going to be an easy target. Smoke screen down there, he is not retrieving the Vickers yet, there we go. And support the co-op, he could rush at a Stug, of course he might just as likely aim for the Panzer IV here. It's definitely a good possibility there. Fahu yet to go for Doctrine. You got more sappers for him to follow up there on the sniper. Stormtroopers continue to hide out there. Grenadiers reinforcing. Getting ready for a bigger eastern push here. The light is west. Is basically sort of being left to his own devices, where he's making a big push against Fahu. And Fahu's actually dug in here with sections and snipers and the like, so that's going to make it a bit difficult here. I mean, a mortar would actually be pretty good for Fortune, in which case you could lay down smoke screens around here that way, allow him to much more easily approach in case there's actually machine guns here, though there aren't. They are back at base, they're being reinforced. So pushing up there, pushing up the flame. First Pack 4 needs to keep pace, and he also needs to get the infantry up here. In this regard, he's charging forwards with his Pioneers, but there's no actual infantry support, which I would say is not fully well executed, I think, by Fortune. Of course, there might be some part of his plan I am missing here. Section there's oppressed by the MD-42, which remains inside. Bunker up there for the Grenadiers. Could go for an Austrian, actually. I think that would be quite effective right now with only the AC about and the sniper. And they're straight for the core front. Will Fortune be able to realise what's going on here pretty quickly and thusly punish his opponent, or will it be too late by the time he realises? Lost one man, but ultimately the section did retreat once he, came under fire from the assault rifles at point blank out in the open. Here's Sappers versus Grenadiers, and up there we can see how Will Fortune is quickly falling back. The eastern push did not work out very well again due to the lack of infantry or sort of mortars.
A capture point is being overrun.
And he's quickly shifting his attention to other parts of the map. You got the AC engaging as well, and the Pack 40 is also rolling back to the east. Eastern assault here, basically, or western, whatever I called it, has completely failed for him. He's disengaging, and he's saving up for the Panzer IV, the Panzerkampfwagen 4. And meanwhile, Fahu has yet to take up, but could consider it. Of course, he could also consider more armoured cars. Oh, there we go. He's actually going for the check then, just to say he hasn't taken up. And just looking to it, of course, he does it. You bastard. Anyways, points being secured by the Stormtroopers. Panzer IV slowly on the way there for Fortune. The Panzerkampfwagen 4, and that does mean Fortune will have a Panzer lead there on Fahu. And of course with Fahu, I mean, he's still giving some time off, but the Panzer IV could also prove it in this case to be a good choice, since it will certainly help him a bit more versus any future Cromwells compared to if he just gone straight for the Austrian. Of course, in theory, he could then follow up quickly with the Stug, if he should have managed to gain a good map lead with the Austrian Flak Panzer. Other section shifting towards the centre. Looks like Fahu's expecting something here. Or it's getting ready to push through there. It's harder to say there what exactly is the thought process of Fahu. But we'll see. And we got Bren guns as well here now for Fahu's men. The Bren, or, well, Briano Enfield. Basically, that's what the BREN stands for. It was a Czechoslovakian light machine gun, which the British adopted with a few changes. Pioneers, they push back, and they are immediately wiped. Their bad loss there for Fortune. Not much you can do about it, though. Panther 4 there arriving. Pintle light machine gun on the way. Hasn't really done much other with Doctrine. There's certainly been no sprints or anything. So, of course, we do have the Stormtroopers, the ever excellent Stormtroopers. Probably my favourite Wehrmacht infantry unit. Section there getting suppressed. We've got the Panther 4 moving up to dislodge the section there. Pummeling with high explosive shells in there, going before to come the car in there, preventing Fahu from making any easy moves on it. AC creeping up, supported by the sniper. There you go. He actually gets the turret ring jammed for a bit. There, gets off hit with the AC before pulling back though. Not half bad. In this case, the Pack 40 turned out to be a bit of a salvation there for the Panther 4. You got a Morton with Fortune, like artillery support. Good, good. He's picking up a dozen set off his own telemine. That would be a bit of waste of munitions for Fortune. There you go. He does, I think, seem to be quite quick to try and rectify that. Falcon calling a Cromwell tank now if he wants to. That would not be a bad idea here. He could also try and set up for a Firefly. There you go, Cromwell. And the Gnadenwerfer out here for Fortune and the 9th Panzer Division. The ever overlooked Panzer Division of Normandy, I feel, alongside. Well, actually, most of the sort of normal, sort of numbered Wehrmacht Panzer Divisions tend to get overlooked in Normandy. It tends to be like all focus on the Panzerlehr and the SS ones, but like 9th, 2nd, even the 21st, which was, you know, pretty elite divisions, but also pretty finely equipped elite Panzer Division who tend to get not that much of a direct mention as such. Got mines down there. Stormtroopers could do with some reinforcement. A command banker or half-track here would, I think, benefit Fortune a bit. He could also try and launch up an attack through here and sneak up behind Fahu. Oh, he actually mined the flank there. That's actually a good job there, Fahu, which would actually make it difficult. But I was trying to flank up for him to get behind Fahu. But overall, the thorough mining there by Fahu, by the way, actually managed to miss that. So nice work there by Fahu. Nice work there. Panther 4 versus ACC, Grenadiers versus Sniper, Stormtrooper still hanging back. I think he's just better off treating them, getting them healed up, reinforced, and maybe stuffing them in the half-track, then rushing them through the front line. In the west, we got the Cromwell strike in, but hits the telemine there. Sadly, Fortune does not have the resources to respond to this and knock it out, so that will actually allow Fahu to get away with this. Otherwise, I mean, that could very quickly have been a knocked out Cromwell. That would have been a pretty big win, I think, there for Fortune if you get that. Still, he's advancing. Mines was up though, by the way. Good choice there by Fortune. Very good choice there. Oh, he doesn't clear up the mines. Doesn't clear them out. A bit dangerous. AC rushing in there. Going to try and carry up the retreat there of the Cromwell. By buying time for it pretty heroically. But so close there to being knocked out. So close. Very light, high lockdown. Oh, pop smoke and gets away. Ah, Panzer 4 misses. So very nice maneuvering there by Fahu against Fortune. Very nice maneuvering, some nice tense moments there. Mine's being sorted out. Stug following up there for Fortune. I think that's a pretty good response here. Will certainly help there as the Cromwell and the AC. Good rate of fire, good range. Also cheap. And he's laying down his own mines in the air. In this case, they're S mines, not telemines. Just to try and catch an infantry creeping through. He needs to probably get some pioneers back here to clear out those mines, otherwise they could hurt him quite badly. More pioneers there for Fortune and Fatherland. 6-pounder gun there for Fahu as he reinforces, prepares. Got a small force here moving ahead, and there we go, hit mines. Ah. Very close there, very close.
Anti-tank gun finished.
Stormtroopers still hanging about at the front line here. But we got the Stug 3G out here for Fortune. Part of some attached Stug brigade or Stugabteilung, which was a very, very common thing to do for the Panzer divisions around 1944, possibly 43 as well there. They sort of just attach a Stug battalion to the Panzer division to make up for the loss of the 3rd Panzer battalion they sort of lost around after Stalingrad, so they sort of would do that way to sort of try and compensate. But they were technically not organically part of it, but it was very close to it. Panzer IV moving up, second under fire. Stug could also stand to go up support here. Grenadiers versus the Cromwell, a bit on their own. No immediate anti-tank support there. Bit risky by Fortune. Bit risky. Mortar around here, trying to sort of hit where he's expecting his opponent to mass up, I think. Still blind fire, but in this case it's kind of working out there. And there you go. Several hits on the Panzer IV. Stug still too far behind for my taste there. And the Panzer IV gets away there with Veterans 1. Cromwell slowly peeking ahead down the eastern flank. Fahu with not too much map control there versus Fortune, but otherwise it's working out. Panzer IV being repaired. Pack 40 could stand him a bit further ahead. And the Stug is still think a bit too far behind for my tastes. And now Fortune is going for a sniper himself to counter Fahu. Sniping always just keep up the bleed there for Fahu, but he's going for anvil. You don't see anvil very often, not after, I mean, Jove. I guess what Jove is doing there is rather caught, I think, the attention of other players and sort of lead them to more experimentation with the British, and thusly, in this case, anvil. That's actually quite interesting. And not, I think, a bad decision at all. I mean, the Churchill tank is pretty good. It's just most people, for some reason, have decided it's not good, but it's a very tough tank that, you know, can still deal pretty decent damage. Ooh, Telemine spotted there. Bad news for Fortune. And we got the sniper out there. Stug still hanging back though. Cromwell versus Grenadiers. A bit on their own. And again, limited support there. I think Fortune sort of trying to perhaps assess the situation a bit. Trying to figure out what to do next. Stormtroopers here. Perhaps covering the flank. Perhaps doing some reconnaissance. We also got a fuel cache here by for Fahu. Setting up for a longer fight versus Fortune. Clever. And mines here. Ooh, stopped here by them. What is going on here? He's attacking the base. He's attacking Fortune's base. We actually got a base attack. Ooh la la. I mean, that's usually sort of a very interesting sign, and usually the sign of a good fight when the player is actually launching base assaults. Of course, it seems like that's what Fahu's setting up for. I mean, he's trying to cover the flank here, protect the flank before he launches the assault here. There's preparations going on for a base assault. This is planning going on from Fahu. Holy smokes. And he's also coming up, I think, the retreat path a bit there. Is that what's going on as well? I'm getting very intrigued by this. And he's also setting up more fuel caches. And I don't think Fortune is... I think he's starting to get an idea what's going on. I mean, in theory, if we were to launch a good flank assault here, you know, clear up the mines, he could actually do a lot of damage here to Fahu. But is Fortune actually expecting Fahu to launch the assault on the base? He's laying down a smokescreen on the Vickers there. Good work, but sniper there, forced to retreat. Pull back there using sprint. Good work there, use of the encirclement. Grenadiers versus section. Section advancing. More smoke there continues down on the machine gun. Stug moving about there again. You can see Fortune's unsure. He seems to think that it's no longer a threat there, but he's keeping the pack 40 nonetheless, but he's dispatching the Stug. No, he's still unsure. He's keeping the Stug in a reserve position. He can react to here, he can react to there. He is unsure what Fahu is doing, and now Fahu's going all in against Fortune. He's going in for the base assault. He's going straight for the pack 40 here. Quickly veers out of line of fire there of the pack 40. Infantry follows up again with machine gun bunker gone. There's nothing to halt it there. And to tank it following up as well there. Stug, Pioneers rushing back. Oh dear, he's gonna get the pack there. Wiped. And there we go, he's using Breakthrough to rush in his Stugs and his Panther IV to react to this threat. The rest of them have to go in a bit more slowly here. Pioneers are going to get wiped here, so the base assault is on. Fortune is desperately scrambling to react to this 6-pounder gun covering him, making it difficult to move his armour within his own base. Panther IV takes hits, he gets the armoured car, it goes down in a blaze of glory. Bunker there under fire, Stug moving in, Pack 4 to recruit the British sappers. This is where it'd be great if Fahu had half to be actually reinforced within his opponent's base. Oh dear, but it doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that. Now he's falling back here. He's done damage. He's killed. He's stinging the pack. He's wiped the medic bunker. More importantly, I think there's also just a psychological element. He's attacked Fortune within the holiest of holies, within his own base, wiping a Grenadier squad as well there. Panther IV moving taking here from the 6-pounder gun. Cromwell keeps firing. Still no doctrine for Fahu. There we go. Panther IV abandoned. Sappers stealing the light machine gun. Just getting murdered there by incendiary armor piercing rounds. Fortune finally there got some kind of counterattack going on. getting behind Fahu's assault and doing a lot of damage. Again, the lack of mines here, rather loud fortune for that, but still pretty close. Another storm squad here, hitting the 6-pounder gun from the rear.
A capture point is being overrun.
And he's going in with the Stuke here. Pretty risky. He's going to try and get the Cromwell. He got the 6-pounder gun though. And we got a church on the way for Fahu. Still no doctrine though. Still no doctrine. But oh boy, how often do you see that? A base assault and so nicely executed there. I mean, obviously didn't quite do a ton of damage, but to the base itself, though, still I think had an impact there in fortune. But I mean, it's just rare to see that kind of execution there overall in it. That was 2 thumbs up worthy. I mean, if there ain't more thumbs to give, I'd obviously be a mutant and in need of a good podium.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Churchill tank there on the way for Fahu. I mean, this is a pretty damn interesting fight. Grabbing the victory point there, the stormtroopers. Wrecking the 6-pounder gun. No, exactly. I think it's a Pack 40 there wrecked. Another one ready there for Fortune. He does not wish to touch that which has been sullied by British hands. Starfire there in the section. Oh, wiped by his own mine. Better lost there for Fahu. Shot on infantry again. Stormtroopers have been caught. They need to retreat. Need to get the hell out of there. Panzer IV almost got to go. In this case, Fortune, they got lucky. His Panzer IV got abandoned within his base. But there you go. Churchill tank out there. Stormtroopers going to be able to spot it. This is Heinz. I'm spotting a really big one. Hello. Anyone there? Scheiße.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Oh, he's going to lose the stormtroopers, I think. Oh, no, the mine got spotted. Talk about close. Talk about really close there for Fortune. In theory, he could try and take up Pino for something a bit heavy like a Panther. In this case, going for another Stuke, which is definitely also, I think, a good choice here. Versus Infantry, now he's calling in the Churchill tank. Mortar spotted here by the infantry section. Panzer IV going to deal with that. And there you go. Target weak point against Cromwell. Ah, shot fails. Shot fails. 74 needs to retreat in the face of the Churchill tank. Supported by sappers and other nasties. Victory point definitely got a lead there for Fahu. Panzer IV need to deal with the section there. Troops reinforcing. And there you go. Section sent running there by the Panzer IV. And we got breakthrough again. In this case, he's using it just to be able to grab the point with this Panzer IV. Again, he's rather low on victory points, so now he can't afford any sort of bleed. He's actually forcing himself to use 50 fuel there to grab the point with this Panzer IV. That's impressive. Here's some very rare usage there of a doctoral ability. Also to note, it only affects tanks that are already on the field, armored vehicles. Anything that arrives later does not get affected by breakthrough. That's actually pretty interesting. That could possibly be a bug. Oh, he might lose the stormtroopers though. That would be a pretty harsh loss there for Fortune, who's not got that much infantry otherwise. Plus the assault rifles are kind of expensive. They're going in there. Opening up there on the Churchill tank, which responds pretty aggressively alongside the Cromwell. Need to get the rest of his armor up there, otherwise he's going to lose the Stuke. Betty 2 on the Cromwell there. Panther IV, Stuke shoots. Stuke gets out of range there. Churchill there taking shots as well there from the Stuke. Rolling slightly back there. Panther IV has got the Cromwell tank there again, pushing up for the west side as well here. Churchill tank down to roughly half health. Shot bounces from the Panzer IV. Parnese immediately working on the Stuke there. Need to counterattack towards the west to deal with the section on the victory point. Down to 104 here for Fortune, getting a bit risky there. And going for the eastern one here with some grenadiers. MD4 at work there with the section by the western victory point. Grenadiers under fire from the Churchill tank rolling ahead. No attempt to hit Panzer faster from Fortune. Father is definitely enjoying a fat fuel lead here over Fortune again, part thanks to those fuel caches. But certainly makes it very difficult for Fortune in particular, also dangerous to suffer any armoured losses.
Vehicles can be ordered to break through enemy lines, Commander.
So we've got 2 Stooks, 1 Panzer IV there for Fortune. That's actually a sizable armoured force, and we'd use it, I think, aggressive enough. You'd actually do a lot of damage there to farm. I mean, the Churchill tank, for example, is quite exposed, but of course, does he actually know it's exposed and there's nothing, in fact, currently to support it there? Beware, I think, aware of the situation, he could probably try and rush it with his Stug and Panzer IV there, using the breakthrough ability. Sectional exchange in line of 5 of the Panzer IVs. And falling back in the face of the Proms, got the Stooks rolling ahead. 1 veterans 1, 1 veterans 0. And got the Stormtroopers rushing ahead there, I think. Spotted, there we go, actually, anti-tank now spotted here. Still moving in with the Stooks. Gets a hit there. Panzer IV needs to get in there as well, particularly because he's using breakthrough here. Again, very aggressive breakthrough use. I actually like it. I mean, it's basically a mass Blitzkrieg, which is rather what I think Blitzkrieg at least should be more like, you know, at least, you know. A bit more handy that way. Stormtroopers need to get out of there. Needs to, what is the Panzer IV Fortune? Get it in there. Schnell. Lost the Stormtroopers. Quite a loss there for Fortune. Bit of a waste there, to be honest. Could have been, I think, overall much better done. In theory, could even flanked in through here with the Panzer IV. Of course, you need to check with Minesweepers first, but we could then use breakthrough, just quickly sneak up here, clear out the anti-tank, and then leave the rest of the armor exposed to the Stooks instead. I don't know, it ended up kind of being a waste of the fuel. I mean, it's a pretty good ability, but if you don't end up using it properly, I mean, it's just 50 fuel down the drain, which is quite a price. But again, I mean, double Stooks of Panzer IV, all moving at higher speed, plus being able to grab territory, I think is worth 50 fuel. But again, it does require some good usage of it. Far by the way, it's gone for Doctrine. Vanguard operations, so goes in for a Churchill Crocodile to support his regular Churchill and his Cromwell. Oh dear, I'm not envying Fortune this. I mean, that's a lot of heavy tanks. I mean, that is 2 Churchill tanks. Yeah. May God have mercy on Fortune, for Fahu will not. Mine went off there. Spot the fuel cache trying to deal with it. He's going to need a lot more Stooks to deal with all of this. He's going to need 3 at least, maybe 4. This is kind of the situation where he might have been better off actually taking for Panthers. But there you go. Stooks opening up the advancing Cromwell. Maybe. Probably not. Unit wipe there though. Church moves in here. Need to open up the target weak point there, I think. But he can't. He's got enough munition. In fact, forcing up a bit too closer to the front. Knight's got knocked out here by the Churchill tank. That is not good. Crew burning up horribly in the fires there. Churchill Crocodile taking several hits there from the Stooks. One closing in, bet you 2, the other one getting half close as well. They're going to need Stormtroopers supporting. 6-pounder gun firing away here. Pretty heated stuff here, literally. Smoke screen down in the front of the 6-pounder gun to save his Stooks. Nice move there by him. Nice move. Churchill rushing in there, drawing the attention of the Stooks. Panzer IV could try and rush down there. The Crocodile to knock it out. He could try and use breakthrough here. Almost got the Churchill tank. And there you go. Breakthrough going on. Stook moving in there. Panzer IV almost down though. Churchill's being rushed down here by the Stooks. Grenadiers, Stormtroopers following up here. Panzer IV knocked out the units in eventually 2. They know pulls back the Stook then due to the 6-pounder gun. Does not get the Churchill tank. Oh dear, needs to get out the 6-pounder gun, then can rush in the Stooks after it. He needs to prioritise, rush in the assault rifle Stormtroopers. Murder that thing. Even the Grenadiers. Prioritise the 6-pounder gun. If he can get rid of that, his Stooks are free to knock out the rest of the Fahu's armor. Instead, he's forced to fall back here. Obviously a lot going on here, so don't blame him for not doing that. Stormtroopers, they're spotting the Churchill. They'll end up falling out as well. Quite a brutal armament engagement there. Crocodile down, but there's still the Churchill and the Cromwell. But also 2 Stooks, including 1 veterancy too. Mortar veterancy, 2 Storms them being wiped out here by the Cromwell. Almost being wiped out. Got the Stook rolling ahead. Fixing up the Stook. So many Stormtroopers though. Stooks.
Churchill taking over.
Yeah, Churchill tank there being repaired beneath the shade. Most of the map under control of Fortune. He can consider some machine gun bunkers, rest mines around some of the victory points. I think that'll do him a bit of good there versus Fahu. Troops reinforcing. More Stooks would also be a good choice. Maybe a Panzer IV. I think at this point trying to play for a Panther might be a bit too risky. He could of course also try and see got the fuel caches and knock those out. Those Stormtroopers need to get back there. I can see why he's doing this. He's basically serving them as sort of a spotter there. But I think he needs to get them out of there. I think it's too risky there. I don't think he can afford throwing away an entire squad just for that. It's just too costly, I think, there for Fortune. You should also think try and grab the eastern victory point when you can. Section line is trouble there with him before 2 6-pounder gun and another section on the way there for Fahu. Bren chaps there moving in. Stormtroopers creeping up there. There we go, catch him out in the open. They can get off. He doesn't have the munitions though. And we got Stormtroopers with the Panther as well. So there we go, trying to clear the machine gun, but stopped there by the Stormtroopers. Panther 4 more on the way for Fortune.
Infantry squad trained and ready to go.
Stormtroopers there hiding about behind the wreckage of the Cromwell. So 2 6-pounder guns here for Fahu. That could be a big problem there for Fortune Stoogs. I mean, 6-pounder guns wreak absolute havoc on them, and that means he can actually support the Cromwell and the Churchill tank pretty well. So he needs to somehow, you know, fix them permanently by killing them. So only a few good Stormtrooper squads, maybe some Panzer Grenadiers could quickly clear them out in the chaos if he sort of sets up correctly. Far getting ready for another big push there. Cash down. Go with the Stormtroopers with the Panzerschrecks.
Churchill here. Where do you want us?
Modifying the Eastern Vickers. Stormtroopers there. Oh, they're going to get spotted. They're going to get wiped there, I think. Oh, that was close. Stuke rolling back. Both Stukes rolling back. More to there. This is where an extra machine gun would be great to cover the centre as well versus infantry. Back here, reinforcement going on. Panther 4 arriving. Fahu's on the warpath. We got a smoke screen down here, basically trying to prevent him from just firing down there. In the west section's advancing with a few Brens as well. Stormtroopers hiding behind some sandbags. He's using detection, which by the way is currently bugged. It can actually see everything on the map, so that pretty much tells Fortune where Fahu's forces are. Rather sneaky. It's going to get fixed in the upcoming patch. I want to get the Panther up there to support. At the same time, they get a big push here through Cromwell and Churchill there. Mortar spotted. Stuke's too far behind it to support. That's funny though, he didn't, you know, set up there because again, thanks to the Stormtroopers, he should have been able to see them moving up there, but he didn't set up his Stukes to deal with that. Then again, he might worry about the 6-pounder guns here, but either way, assault going on. That's going to get in the mortar though. Wiped. Fortune further falling back here, and we got another breakthrough though. Stormtroopers push that 6 in there, taking further from sappers with a light machine gun. Grenadiers rushing forwards to cover. Stukes moving up, their Panzer left behind. Grenadiers, oh, they're going to get wiped, they're going to get wiped. Annihilated. Betty 2 on the second Stuke though, 6-pounder guns moving. Oh, no, they're not moving up actually. Got the Stukes moving in, they're pursuing the Churchill pretty aggressive. Got the 6-pounder gun moving in there without a thing to clear out. Oh, going to be pretty risky. Need to target weak point. Yeah, goes for the Cromwell first. Need to focus it down though. Panther 4, they're going in. Almost got the Cromwell. Oh, don't move, don't move. Oh! Got the Cromwell. Doesn't have munition for a second target weak point. 6-pounder focusing down the other Stuke. He moved it too slowly in there. Loses both Stukes, and he just moved the other Stuke up to support the first one. He probably could have gotten because the 6-pounder guns would not be able to deal with it. Bringing in the Panther 4 here. I've only had more infantry support here versus the anti-tank guns. The Stormtroopers, sadly, were too preoccupied. Others could have rushed them over there to deal with the anti-tank guns while things were dealt with. And now he's lost all of his armour, and Fahu still has the Churchill tank. Vetri 212 kills. Brutal armament engagement there again. 6-pounder guns there, proving themselves force quite valuable. We got a Stuke here abandoned. Engines burning. We got 82 points left as a turn in 19. Quite a brutal slaughter there, and he's just down to 2 Stormtrooper squads here, including one with a Panzerschreck and a light machine gun.
The weapon crew are, I'm afraid, quite dead.
Got one 6-pounder gun there. Fahu following up with a Centaur anti-aircraft tank.
Supplies looking a bit squiffy.
Artwork to make the Stuke functional again there for Fortune. Storm's there trying to creep right into cover. There we go, hiding from the Vickers machine gun. Going to wreck the anti-tank gun there tonight. He needs to retreat those virtually 3 Stormtroopers as soon as he's done with it because he can't afford to lose those. But he's going to lose them on. Got out there. Churchill not being repaired. There's too much going on there. He's only got one sapper section left there. By the way, could upgrade them to heavy engineers if he wanted to. Stug almost good to go. He's going to need at least another one, I think. And MD42 pulled back as well.
We've 200 points.
He's going for another one, then that's good. That's good.
Anti-aircraft tank ready and waiting.
More stormtroopers. More Panzerschrecks as well. There we go. Machine gun being flanked. Need to get his elite troops to reinforce them back in the fight. The MD42 push back. Panzerschreck almost done. And we got the center out there for Fahu. Rolling out there with Trin, Poston, guns. Ready to send to them. There we go. We've got second up here. The stormtroopers. Mortar firing and support here. And it got a grenade also. Actually, it's grenades. They're good work by Fahu. So a few British players actually bother with grenades. But Fahu certainly, I think, has already proven himself to be a few notches above most British players. But just using Churchill tanks for starters. Also some pretty decent flank there, here and there. Got the Stug moving ahead here. That machine, it's not going to do much there. We've got smoke screen down around the Vickers there. Stormtroopers versus the Centaur there. Pretty risky though. The Centaur can make short work with the Stormtroopers. Here, MD42 digging the section there. Need to get the Stug up here to support, but it's not anywhere there. Hell, the Pack 40 is neither. It's all occupied in the far east, where there's no tanks to deal with. He's going to have to fall back with the Stormtroopers soon.
A capture point is being overrun.
6-pounder gun Churchill going for the Stug here. Pack 40, not set up. Stug needs to roll back. Another Stug on the way there for Fortune. And the 9th Panzer to be shown. Pack 40 shoots, gets a good hit there. Stug shoots, bounces. Shits, firing, missing. Wipes the Pack 40 there. Stug got another penetrating hit on the Churchill tank. Smokescreen there again on the 6-pounder gun tonight. Usage there, good work. Good work. Sabres moving for the centre victory point. Stormtroopers in quite a bit of trouble there. And another Stug there arriving for Fortune. And MD42 they're being flanked. Sprint away there, good move, good move. 50 points left for Fortune. 50 points. Stug running hit there. Centaur going for the MD42 there. That's just going to be his veteran free there. Oh, the MD42 wipe there. Good grenade there from Fahu. Oh dear, Fortune here getting increasingly punished. There we go. Lost the veteran free MD42 there to the Centaur. And here, repairs going on, reinforcements. But Fortune has suffered quite grievously now in the face of Fahu. Got another break for assault here, or attempt. Might go use the Stug here to grab the central victory point. Not a half bad idea. Machine gun certainly counter press the Stug. He's even got a machine gun on top. So he engages the machine gun with the Stug while grabbing the point. It looks like he's winning. Got the machine gun crew here, just as he grabbed his own machine gun. Other Stug coming up support here. Without, oh, he's activating machine guns for that one as well. But there you go, getting flanked here by the Churchill tank. With that, we got heavy units moving up there. Panzerschreck gets a good hit there on the Churchill. Need to follow up with eventually 3 Stormtroopers as soon as possible. We got air support called in on the Stugs in the centre. Forcing him to fall back. Pushing away the Stugs. He doesn't have enough resources for an Osprey to clear the skies. And there you go. Mortar crew getting murdered as well there by strafing fire. Oh dear. Another MD42 there for Fortune. That turned ugly in a second there, thanks to their support. Down to 46 there. He's got all 3 victory points. He's bleeding out Fahu, but can he maintain this in the face of Fahu's unrelenting counterattack? Pack 40 recruit firing away there in the southeast. Dukes coming under fire still from British fighter bombers. Pioneers are getting slowly annihilated. Almost got the mortar there. Pack blasting away as well. Centaur engaging head on, down to half health. And he's going to bypass it there. Got the Stooks rolling in there against the Churchill, but right in front of the anti-tank, and there you go. Knocked out by their support there. The Hawker Typhoon knocking out the Stook. Fortune here try, I think, quite bravely, but ultimately just couldn't in the end. And with that, I think it's GG here. I think it's GG. Game over, game over. I think very close fight here at times. Fahu in the end came out and parted again, just the Churchill being supremely good and just soaking up damage, really make it difficult for Fortune knocking out. Then plus it can do quite a decent amount of damage as well. The 6-pounder gun also proved to be quite the undoing for Fortune, cost him a lot of Stooks and other armor. I think I'd be able to better prioritize the anti-tank guns or everything else. I think could isolate the Churchill much better and sort of dealt with that. I think that was sort of his bit of a problem there. Plus, I think some more assault rifles rather than Panther 6, I think would also have helped in that role. I mean, mines, machine gun bunkers, I think would also assisted Fortune on some level there versus Fahu. And otherwise, again, good use of his doctrine, smoke, Stoogs, Panzer 4. I mean, overall, he played, I think, quite well in many levels, but there were certainly some great moves there for Fahu as well. And again, that base assault, they were certainly quite impressive. But well played by both there, though. Well played by both, and nice to see Vanguard and Anvil in usage by a British player. So there you go. Also, big thanks to Nathan, by the way, for donating to the Propagandacast. Most appreciate it. But again, hope you enjoyed this match. If you did, subscribe, like, share, and comment on it. If you did, send in a replay of your own. If you, just comment on it. This is Imperial Lane signing off, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers.